Good morning from the farm. Welcome back to everyone listening. Hey to everyone watching. That's cool. Let's head back down to the barn. I'm here with Mum. Hey Mum. How you doing?
Good. Yeah,
Wicked.
not bad this week. Yeah, I feel a bit better than last week. Well, I'm still a bit sad, but we move on. Yeah, so I'm feeling good.
There was some nice positive energy coming your way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I
actually just released a ducks video.
Oh no.
Yeah, so maybe best not to watch
Best not
that
watch that one then.
Not for
Little
you.
Captain.
Yeah. Everyone else, be sure to watch it.
Whatever. It's nature.
That's
They're
it.
hungry.
And you having a good week?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Good.
Not bad at all.
Anything happened? In a good way?
What's happened? Oh, we put all our ewe lambs out yesterday, and I put a ram in with them. I'm going to have a few ewe lambs.
Wow.
Lambing in the spring, and so we got them all sorted.
Cool.
Done some feet. I haven't done much. I felt really tired at the weekend, so I actually.
Did you relax?
I sort of got done about 4 o'clock on Saturday, and I thought I'm done. I felt really tired, and I'm like, oh.
Well, that is exactly what I've been encouraging you to do, as have everyone
Made some
else.
mincemeat. I hope all you girls are making your mincemeat and getting your apples grated and
Your tradition of making mincemeat, I don't know if I've seen anyone else do that. Obviously Gran as well.
Yeah, we always make a bit of homemade. It's just so nice.
Yeah.
And it's just so simple and just so yummy.
Oh, that
Delicious.
sounds nice. A nice festive message.
Yeah, nice festive.
Have you got any recipes in particular that you follow?
Yeah, I've got Granny's old Christmas pudding recipe. We always use that every year, and we got the old crock pot. So it's sort of tradition, get the old crock pot out and
Yeah, and you make a wish.
Yeah. I don't put dirty old coins in it or sixpences and stuff and all that malarkey. But
Is that a tradition?
some people, yeah,
Oh, great.
put the sixpence in.
Dirty old coins in. They might not after you've said that.
No. But no. So we're feeling a bit Christmassy, and oh my goodness, we talked last week, didn't we? But we're feeling it, and it's going to.
Sue.
Yeah, Sue, will you stop? Yeah, naughty.
Oh dear, there's always something.
So you ready for Christmas, Emery?
Nope.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'll tell you what I did watch, and I absolutely loved. I shouldn't big it up, but no, it doesn't matter. But did you watch Countryfile? I never watch Countryfile. Sometimes I watch it, sometimes I don't. Oh, Matt Baker was so lovely, and they're all planting trees.
I do like Matt Baker.
Oh my goodness, that's what we've all got to do for Christmas. Everybody has got to plant a tree or give someone a tree as a present. I just thought it was lovely.
Oh,
absolutely lovely. You know, everybody doing their little bit on their it's just fantastic. Such a good inspirational programme. I loved it. Sometimes I don't watch it because it's usually around tea time. Sometimes I flick it on for the weather, but I just watched it and I thought, this is fantastic. Well done, Matt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, really good.
It doesn't always get the best press, actually, Countryfile, with
does it
farmers.
Not? No. Well, because you see all the nice new machinery in this, that and the other. It's like, it's all right for him and all, There's a lot of, but we don't take no notice of that. Sometimes you think, look at all his equipment. God, what I'd do for that. Look at that machine. Look, he's got a loader on. He can do this and do that. And everybody gets a bit green, don't they? What do they say? We get well gel.
Well gel. Is that it? One of my favourite sayings is comparison is the thief of joy. Theodore Roosevelt said that.
That's deep.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll leave you with that.
Yeah, thank you.
That's my 2 cents for this one. So one of the things, as you know, I concede to my ignorance around farming a lot. So I'd rather err on the side of caution. I'm not pretending that I know a lot. And one of the comments we got was from Alistair.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And Alistair asked, do you do any Hogget lambs? And I refrained from Googling the word Hogget because I know that I should know the word Hogget. And I spent the next sort of day or so trying to think, what would that mean? Because I've heard you say it and I've heard people say it. Never, what is a Hogget lamb?
So it's, you get the spring lamb that are born in the spring, and then they're termed as lambs right up until Christmas or just about Christmas time, and then when they're a bit older, perhaps they're 8 months plus, you then refer to them as Hoggets. So they're just a little bit older.
Oh, so it's an older lamb.
Yeah. So.
Or it's not a lamb anymore. It's a hogget. But people.
Yeah, people, because they're a little bit older. So you got your spring lamb. So people like their lamb in June and July, and they like the spring lambs, the grass-fed lamb, straight off mum lamb.
Right.
Very sweet and juicy and tender and delicious. And then you get the hogget. It's just got a little bit more flavour, and it's just a little bit older.
The taste is a bit different.
Yeah, they
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, that's
okay.
Fran.
Fran. What does Fran want?
She's lost her baby. She's lost her calf.
Oh, she's
out
on
here. It's in the creek feeder. No, so it's an older lamb. As a family, we don't tend to have spring lamb very often. We always have the ones. We
tend to have hogget.
We have hogget. So if you have lamb
in a supermarket, you don't see the word hogget.
No.
So that would be lamb in a supermarket, right? Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's the more I dive into farming, which is a fascinating topic, as we know. There's so many words for different ages and
so many words. Like it would be hogget down here. It'd be goodness knows what it is up north. I'm not sure what it is up north. It could be hogget up there, but different terminology and different.
So it's like
lowlands.
regional.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's so many. We call them ewes. They call them yows and this and
But that's
gimmers, two tooths, this tooth, whatever. Thaves. They'd be like, Thave, what are you talking about? Gimmer.
A gimmer instead of a thave. And so a thave, just as we brought that up.
That's a two-year-old breeding.
When I don't know the words like this, how does that make you feel as someone?
Well, it fills me with horror now because I've just told everybody a hogget is such and such, and I'm now thinking, oh God, I've just said to the nation, this is a hogget and this is what it is. In my terms and what I think, in my little small, a hogget is, a lamb that's 8 to 12 months, perhaps 14 months.
So, but what do you think of me not knowing that? As your son, do you feel like I should know that? No.
I don't think so because you know about other things so much more than I know about, in technology. So why would you know? Well, what? It doesn't really matter. I don't think.
Yeah, I find it interesting.
Sometimes I get frustrated and think, well, Ruth should know that, but not the term hogget.
That's you draw the line there.
I draw the line there. I don't think you should know that. No.
Is there anything that you feel like I should know in the farming world?
I think you should sit down and have a look at my my books.
Your books?
Yeah, that's what I think you should see what I spend on this and that, and that is something I think you would find very interesting.
As in, you would like me to do that to help you, or to educate myself?
To just see and say, Mum, what the dickens what have you done here, or what has happened there, and perhaps you should think about this a bit more. Perhaps it's not a good thing, actually.
Yeah, I'm amazed you're offering that to me as something I can do. That sounds like fun.
No, I'm always.
I've not really talked to you a lot about it,
No.
but I remember on the Countryfile feature we did, they actually pulled a lot on the fact how you got into farming, which I've never actually asked you.
And that makes me emotional. I'm sitting here thinking about it now. I mean, we've lost Dad now, but my goodness, seeing him struggle. I was like, I can't do this. I can't let him struggle. He was unloading hay from a trailer on his own. It's like, I'm going to, and that was it. I don't know what the penny dropped, or I must have been having a mad turn or what, but I saw him struggling, and that was it. I thought, he's not going to struggle alone.
You stuck to that.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm bonkers. Bonkers, some would say. Yeah, I'd have done anything for him.
But at that point in time,
I was interested in agriculture.
You were interested.
I was interested, but I flitted in and out as I was younger.
Yeah.
I used to help a lot. I had this, I always done the calves, but we were a small family farm, and you talk to all these farm kids, farm children. It was like Dad used to do the milking. He'd start the milking. He'd go out with his jug of tea, and then we'd think, right, we've got half an hour now. And then after half an hour, I was like a right sergeant major as well. I am bossy, as you know. And I'd get my brother, and we'd have small bales. So we'd literally take 12 bales of straw around to the cow yard. So the cows had just been milked. They're having their evening meal, and we would go and litter up every night. We'd scrape up and help him clear up. And then we'd do that all the time and help. You know, sometimes in the summer we'd wag it a bit, but in the summer we'd be doing bales or whatever.
Oh, that sounded hard task.
We all wanted to sit down together, and we wanted Dad to sit down and Mum, so we'd all have our meal and we'd sit down in that tiny little sitting room with the dogs, and it was just the best childhood.
Yeah.
Hard working, but it didn't matter. We all loved helping. Well, some of us, but we just got on with it.
Yeah, yeah.
But so I sort of went in and out, and then I had a period of sort of bit rebellion. Oh, I'm fed up with this, and I'd lay in bed, and then I'd sort of see what was going on, but I was drawn into it like a magnet. And then all the characters that we used to have on the farm, you know, Chrissy used to come and do the welding on a Wednesday, and it was just all the characters, the countryside. I've always loved my ponies as well, so I had ponies.
Yeah.
And then I'd help Dad, and then it was just that moment, and I think it was near the 76 when we had a drought. So, you know, it was a real struggle for Dad. Basically, he should have sold his cows, and it was a struggle for lots of farmers because there was no crops, there was hay, and people, it was shocking. He had to buy a lot of fodder in, like a lot of people did, to feed the animals.
Yeah.
So he was in a lot of trouble, but it was just seeing him struggle, and it was like, that is it, I'm not having that. And so that was it. Rolled my sleeves up, but we've always helped, all us.
That's amazing.
Children. And I just loved it. I've been passionate ever since.
What do you
and
think?
I thought as well, I was like, I don't care. You know, you can't do that. You need to do. I wanted and always wanted to be a farmer, to have animals and to look after things. That's what I loved. I love the markets. I'm a market girl. I love the markets. I love veg markets. If I go to any town or city, I always go to the market to see the real people, what's happening, what they're buying, that is me. Yeah, bonkers, but lovely.
That's not how it worked out for me, and it's not how it worked out for Barney or Sim or Marcus, which is so interesting. And I wonder whether...
I think it's actually seeing me work. I don't know if it's put all you boys off coming into farming. That's what I think.
Well, yeah.
That's what I honestly think. You've seen how much we all work, not just me, but for other people. And I think it's put you off. I think they think, my God, Mum's potty. She's really potty. Why would we
Well, you do work. We
work long hours,
we
but
talk
it's
about it in the
pleasurable.
videos, but you
pleasurable.
work. You're the
Yeah.
hardest working person I know.
I love work. Oh my God, I'd drive you all potty if I wasn't doing this.
My personal journey with it is a bit weird because I basically ran as far away from farm as I could when I was about 16 because you just want to be rich and famous when you're
Obviously.
and now that the older I get, I don't know whether it's because of my time in life or the fact that I am just older or my journey, but I've become more enchanted with it. I mean, obviously all the videos and everything, and the more I get into it, obviously I bring a different different work ethic to it, or a different type of
Also,
work.
I'm a food producer as well.
Yeah.
So I want all you boys to know about good food and what to put in your body.
Yeah.
And how it's, that's what I want you to, you've got to feed your body properly.
Yeah.
And to have the right nutrients and to eat the right things. And I don't want you having white bread and this bread that's been sprayed and done with pesticides. You have organic oats if you're going to have your porridge, and you have your bread maker, and you want to eat as much veg as you can. Yeah, all those sort of things.
Yeah, yeah.
We want you to feed yourself properly and to look after yourself. Don't abuse your body too much. Not too much drinking as well.
I'll try my best. The thing for me was, it was genuinely, I think, when you're young now, when you're at school, you want the new Apple computer, you want a Tesla car, and you want all the new stuff. And having an old farm and tractors, and it's not interesting. It wasn't interesting. Was that ever, did you want those things? Did you go through that same thing? Were you ever materialistic?
No. Well, yes, I was. I love fashion. I love shoes. So that was the thing that I loved. And I did like nice clothes. There's nothing wrong with that. We were all, I like to...
Where did it all go wrong, Mum?
How rude. I can pull it out the bag sometimes, I can tell you.
Yeah, you can.
But yeah, I was interested in fashion. I was interested in clothes. I had no major, I want to travel the world.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to make the farm a success. I wanted it to make money. I didn't want my father every month when he saw the bank statement to look a little bit grayer and a little bit more sad. I wanted to make a success of. I didn't want us to. I just wanted to get out of the.
That's a great mission. Do you
To
think?
get
Do you
out
think
of
you're
the-
going the right? Do you think it?
Yes.
In all seriousness.
Sometimes it's like this.
Yeah.
You think, oh yeah, we're not to make.
So grandpa back in
He
the day.
worked
well,
so hard.
He was
Yeah.
amazing. But the farm was struggling.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got this sense that farming used to be profitable and has now become less and less as the margins get tighter and there's all these middlemen adding. Again, I don't know enough, but that's what I understand right at
It
this
was
moment.
well, it was a struggle because he used to refer to it all the time, and I won't bore everybody. But in '76, when we had the, it was a great drought, wasn't it? And he said, Sarah, I should have got rid of. The bank manager told me to get rid of 20 cows. Just get rid of them now. But instead of that, he bought a lot of fodder and stuff in, and it took him so long to get out of the mire, to get out of the,
Well,
he had a huge overdraft and stuff. So.
He worked at a petrol station in the.
So he worked, and he used to.
Unbelievable. Just crazy.
He had to go out and do other work. He used to work on the farm, and then he worked. He had a market stall, and he used to sell egg and veg, which he actually loved.
Yeah.
He really did like doing that. And then when it got really bad, he used to work nights at the M1 cafe. Yeah. And it seems bonkers, but oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, because he was milking cows as well.
Yes,
So
he'd
he's
come
up
home
at-
and he'd go to the M1 cafe. It's like, Mum, where's Dad going? She's got a job. And he's got this new job. But actually, they all used to look after him, and it was in the dead of night. And then he used to just clear the tables and do that stuff. And then he was promoted to breakfast cook. And then he'd come home, and then he'd do his milking and go to bed for a couple of hours. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But you do what you do. I mean, there's so many people that do that now. They do their farming and they have to do other things
absolutely, yeah.
to keep the wheels turning.
Why? But it just begs the question: why? It's just
It's just what he's always known. I think
yeah.
it's just what he's always done, and he knew. We always used to chivvy him along, and he'd got a great family around him, and we were all sort of rooting for him.
Yeah.
And it's making me emotional now. Can we talk
Yeah,
about something
sorry.
else? But
Making
no,
me a bit emotional.
it's bloody hard work. It really is. Year on year, we trying to improve all the time. We're trying to, and I don't want to have to. The thought that I'd got to sell a square inch of land to pay, or just so hard.
Well, you've not done that.
Hard. And I don't want, and I want it to go on to and I'm just a guardian, a custodian. I want to pass it to you, and then you to keep it for your children, and all the hard work that's gone on in previous years to keep it together and safe. That's it. That's what we want. Yeah.
That's very nice, Mum.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost Dad, but, we think about him. I mean, I think about him every day.
Yeah.
And, all his sayings and things. So, yeah, God bless you.
Yeah. That's lovely. Cool. Any messages from you to?
No, just lots of love and support for everyone, and hope you'll keep smiling and being positive. And all go and jump in the icy river. We have...
What?
Yeah,
Mum,
it's so good for your mental well-being. I can't tell you. They're all jumping in the river at Stratford. It's like, it's so cold, but it's meant to be fantastic.
Wow, they do
I
that.
hate the cold.
Yeah, they do that in Jersey. They go for a Christmas Day swim.
Yeah.
I suppose in the same way the last video started, this one's going to end with me going, I did not expect that. That is the weirdest. Go and jump in icy cold
Not on
water.
days like today when it's going to be sunny, the sun's going to shine, it's going to be a bit crispy.
It is crispy, I
But
can tell you.
There's so many people having benefits from icy cold showers and jumping in rivers.
I hope you've got another
I'm not
weird.
going in that water tank.
I hope you've got another weird thing for us to finish on next week as well. Cool.
No,
Great.
love to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, take
Thanks,
care.
Mum.
No, it's good.
Hey, thanks for joining us this morning on the farm. Another big thank you to everyone leaving comments. They're so useful because they give me topics to explore with Mum. They give me a steer on what you're interested in learning, which is ultimately what we're interested in showing, and also help me to improve the videos and the content that I'm producing. So I really, really appreciate them. I read them all, and long may they continue. Looking forward to seeing everyone again next week.